Wow, this just got real. Well, it's all real. Well, for me, or it's not. Um, I don't even know where even to begin with this, but I guess it's about sacrificing. Who would you sacrifice for? Is there anybody in this life you would sacrifice for? And having a conversation with mom and dad, I'm like, no, no, there's not one person. There's not one person I know that I would sacrifice my life for. Not one. And I do mean that. There's not one person I know that I would sacrifice my life for, because I have already done what I needed to do. I have opened doors. I have helped people. I have given everything literally except the skin off my body. So if they want more than that, then fuck them. You get still more. There is not one person living on this planet right now that I would sacrifice my life for. You know why? Because the people, and someone said, well, Val, that's selfish. Is it? And it's funny how the people who would say that's selfish are the very ones who are always robbing and stealing from you and try to beat you down with all kinds of things to control you. But let me say this. My dad has already moved on. My mother has already moved on. Remember, energy is energy and spirit never dies. I prove that every day when I say they're around me all the time. And there are people who still, there's always some person who say, well, you need to let your parents go. You need to let your parents go. That was you who need to let your parents go, because your parents were my parents. My parents knew their role. They knew their assignment, and they've stayed for the assignment. I get it. You just don't get it. And the reason why you don't get it is because you're egocentric. You felt like you weren't just queen of the world, you were queen of everybody's world. No, no. Somebody needed to hear that. If they heard it, they heard it. If they didn't, they didn't. Nothing against anybody, but it gets back to I would not sacrifice my life for anybody living that I know, friend or foe, because my mom has already gone on. My dad has already gone on. My hubby has already gone on. Those were the only people I would have sacrificed my life for. Those were the only people that I would take a bullet for, that I would stop a moving train for, that I would go into the lion's den for. Everybody else is on their own. And being that we're all supposed to be grown, even these babies though, I didn't make these babies. So, and you didn't make the baby on your own. If you chose the wrong people to have babies with, that's your fault. And if you decide to have a bunch of babies, you can't take care of them. But the religion said that we can. Your religion did not say that. That is a motherfucking lie. And you deserve what happens to you too. But as far as, would I sacrifice myself? No. But y'all sacrificed me though, didn't you? And that's why we're through. So in 2023, I'm not in your life. Remember, you sacrificed me. So why is it a problem for you now? Like I'm supposed to come back and sacrifice my life for somebody that sacrificed me? See how that works? Doesn't it feel like Passover? It does to me. It does to me. It feels just like Pesach. And I'm inside these gates. You are not. Sacrifice. No. Now you're the sacrifice by your choice.